Hi guys, hope you're all doing great. My name is Katla Polite and I thank you so much for taking your precious time and tuning in. Really much appreciated. Today is a Saturday. I'm not quite sure about the date, but it's towards the end of November. Give it 25 actually today. Give it 25, and the house is so quiet because there's no one. But so they just going to enjoy the tournament guys. So yeah, everybody just had plans, but as always, I'm at home. Please excuse the background if you're gonna have a problem with the background because this room is still under construction. I know. So it's been, I don't know how long I've been off YouTube, but I just felt the need to do this video. It's not that I am actually dating. I was actually debating on whether I should wear makeup or not, but I feel so hot and on top of just makeup, imagine the heat that I'm going to face. But yeah, I just felt the need to do this video because of we are towards the end of the year. The year is almost over. Let's say, but December is they're spending time with the one they love. There's intruders in the house. Hi Kanya, intruders. Yes, I'm a loner. I do a lot of reflection. I think about the things I've been through. And while I was sitting on my own and thinking about 2023, because 2023 is automatically over, I was thinking about everything I've been through in 2023 from January up until now, November. And I have, there's a lot of questions. I've been questioning so many things for January. First thing, it was January. As we all know, January is very hard for the most part for most people because go a new year, but to spend the challenge on December because December is crazy. So it's okay, it's January, this is normal, blah blah blah. So I still remember how can I go January? I had this severe pain in my stomach. It was so painful. I didn't know what was happening. It felt like somebody was stabbing. I even went, I think I once vlogged that. I'm not quite sure what doctor because I couldn't just pain anything. So I was going through so much pain in January, and then we went to February. Come February, next thing I know, my grandma falls. Wow, she has to go sleep so they can be able to operate her and whatnot. While she was still in a hospital, she got sick, and then I was on discharge. She got sick and sicker. Come 25 February, the next thing we know, get a call from the hospital. Grandmother has passed away. We bury her. Okay, I really need to take a breather because I don't want to be crying kopila camera. And then February, it was very sad. Hey, it was very painful. I still remember even as I got break from work, I would still go in that week, even though I was not feeling okay, because it was a way of distracting myself. Because when I went there, you are with people, you get to listen to gossips, you get to have fun, you get to interact with different people. They shift your focus from grieving to something else, which was very much needed for me. So I was avoiding my grandmother's grief. That's why I was always going to work, and it really helped me because I knew for a fact if I was going to stay at home the whole time, I was just going to go through the most. I would do things that did to sound. So it was a way for me to cope. And then we came to March. Okay, here is March. Life is going as it used to go, but this time there is changes at work. There were big changes at work, your group of friends, you are going to that team, you are going to be part of that team, what's on battle changes. So we are all being separated. It was oh god, and the lunch it's not at the same time again, so I have to chill with these people. I was not comfortable with the whole thing, even though the changes at work were not easy. They were hard changes where we need to adjust, and I was just no, you know what, I cannot do this. And then it came to April. Come April, taxi, we got robbed in a taxi. Like, I was really traumatized. Even had to go to see a therapist, so even got anxiety pills and all this. I did speak about that. January, February, March, April, and then we came to May. May, I was not even working, but there was a huge problem. Also spoke about it on my channel. Montlung, there was like a huge problem with so many fights. Like Montlung, there was a lot of fights. Okay, May, yo, it was so bad, guys. It was so bad. May, and then came June. That June there was still like a big fight. Montlung, things that I actually thought they are not fair, because it's very sad to see Banaba Mutu, you know, we're fighting over earthly things, you know, fighting over things so that don't even make sense. But you have to sprinkle this in the yard, so that blah blah, your sister's hating you, your brother's hating you, not knowing who also some are scammers, said Kokos Kuteni. They can do anything so that you can keep coming back to them. But from Rana, you sprinkle, you end up fighting with your siblings. So it was really bad. Come July. July. Okay, got July. July was a bit easy. It was starting to become, I don't know, maybe it's because when I walked into July, I had this mentality of, you know what, July, whatever comes my way, I am just going to keep it rocking, and I am just going to be happy no matter what. So July was not really hard on me. We even had like a little birthday celebration on my birthday, because in July, obviously, with family and everybody, it seemed like we were getting along. And then it came to August, people being, you know, it was just terrible. September, what was happening in September? I can't quite remember what was happening in September. October. I feel like October. Like the things that were happening in October, we actually didn't expect them. So at the beginning of October, it was, I'll say, like, I felt relieved, like God just brought these people so we can feel so much better, because I still remember October. So as you all know, Mandla and the team were here in my household, like shooting their own movie and so on. So they came at the beginning of October, and I think they left, I can't quite remember, like towards the end of October. So when they came, they were so nice. It gave me a chance, like, to open up, like, forget about a lot of things, because, you know, it's the teams, the actors, directors, whatsoever. So they will interact with us, like, have small conversations. What are your goals? You get some little inspiration, motivational words from these people, you know. So it's like October, wow, I started even having hope, you know, in my life. I was motivated, you know, things are gonna get better. And that month things were so much better. And then towards of October they left and things got back to normal. And then we got November. So with November, November has not been that hard like other months, but November has, you know, it's so sad. Like the quarrels, the noise, concluding the fights and everything, they are so draining. And I don't think people quite understand this. Like, people will be like, why don't you just ignore the whole situation? But remember, this is my family. I love all of them. And just because that one is not speaking to that one doesn't mean it doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot, because now I'm stuck in the middle, you know. I want them to get along, so like we can be like a big happy family. And we are still in November going to December. So with being in 2023 and experiencing those things, like from January until now, is that I have realized 2023 was the year of God just, I don't know, preparing me for something. Because 2023 I cried, guys. Like, I cried almost every day. I was even crying yesterday, you know. Like, it is so much. It is so much. And I have so many questions regarding my life in 2023. Obviously, it came to a point where I was also having suicidal thoughts. I've always had suicidal thoughts, but I've never really actually put it into action. Like, there was so many things, like, I think about it daily, because with me, I always ask myself, oh God, I am here. What am I doing in this world? I am 25 years old. I have no job. I have no kids. I have no boyfriend. I have, kemu to fella. So for me, it's like, what am I even still doing here? So I might as well go, so I can be able to be at peace. But also, you get people who just like, speaking to God really helps, because God will respond indirectly using things that are happening around you and using people around you to inform you. I am listening to you, and this is my response to you, because every time I give up, like, God brings people to talk to me, like, to tell me out of nowhere, everything's gonna be okay, you're gonna succeed. Doesn't mean delayed blessings are not denied blessings. That's one thing we actually don't get as humans, because I'm 25. I feel like I should be having a car. I should be having my own house. I should be married. Should have kids. I have none of those things. For me, it's like, oh my goodness, I am here. What am I doing here if I am not going to enjoy life, if I am going to cry? But I still remember there was a time where I was, like my eyes are so swollen because of crying. Next time you're sharp, I wanted some clarity, because like, oh my God, like this pain that I'm feeling, I don't think it will go away anytime soon. I just don't know what to do. And when I randomly open the Bible just led me to a scripture that says the pain that you're feeling now is nothing compared to the joy that's coming. And which is very true, because in every situation of my life, I look back and watch everything that I've been through. This period of time, I was so sad. But then the next season, I was the happiest. And then came next season, I was so sad. Because it also comes to a reminder that the Lord says to us, okay, the pain that you're feeling now is nothing compared to the joy that's coming. Because we are forced to go through troubles and pain so we can be able to acknowledge and appreciate the good days. That's why pain is there. Because I really never understood, why do we have to experience pain, Why can, God take sorrows, pain, and everything, just throw them away? But it's also understanding that we go through pain and all these hardships simply because God wants us to appreciate the good days. And which is very true, because I also tend to sit and think, oh my God, if that didn't happen, I don't think I'll be able to enjoy or be appreciative of this day, And we also forget of being appreciative to God, because we always, I want. You be sitting there manifesting, praying, Mercedes, crying at Mercedes. Next thing you know, God gives you Mercedes. While you're getting that Mercedes, instead of you being happy for the longest time, saying, thank you, God, for the Mercedes. Thank you. You now, I want a mansion. God, can I please have a mansion? Forgetting you prayed for that Mercedes. You were miserable. Not the Mercedes here. You should be happy. You were supposed to be the happiest, because you said if you get that Mercedes, you'll be happy. But instead, you're also focusing on the next thing. Like, it is so crazy how we actually operate as humans. I think it's also from social media. Like, so many of us have lost people who love us. Yeah, I don't like. It's very hard. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, it's very hard. Upila with somebody still from the day you were born. And then suddenly gone. Like, you never see them for the rest of your life. Like, it's crazy. It's very sad. Very sad. And it's not something that you will ever get over. Because there are days where you just wake up and you're like, God, can I please have one more chance of this person? It feels like I haven't spent enough time with this person, because it's crazy. Imagine having somebody since from the day you were born, and then suddenly you will not be able to see them for the rest of your life. Like, it's crazy. And that's one thing about death. It's never expected. No matter how sick a person may be or hardships they are going through, but you never expect It's very sad. It's so sad. Like this year, like yo, now I was happy. You know, when we were going into 2023, I was really happy. I was hoping that this will be like the best year. I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But God had all other plans. But what I love about my life is the fact that as much as I'm going through hardships, I'm a praying girl. I go down on my knees and talk to God. I be like, God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and God automatically responds to me, because I know prayer. I know how to pray. I grew up going to church. I'm a prayer warrior. I know how to pray. Any hardships, I go down on my knees and actually talk to God about it. But I really have to say, this year was very hard on most of us. It was like it felt like this year was preparing me for war. It was preparing me to enjoy the following year to the fullest, because I know for a fact till 2024 is going to be a great year. You know why? Because I had so many hardships in 2023. There's no way that 2024 is going to be a hard year for me. There's no way. If it is hard, the devil is testing me, and I'm going to overpower the devil. Because why? I am not scared of the devil. I'm a child of God. I believe in God, and I fear no demons and no evil, for the Lord is always protecting me, and my ancestors, my angels, always. Letting go is one of the biggest things you can ever do to yourself, for the good and betterment of yourself. But actually, letting go is very hard. I don't think people understand. It goes with different people. I can have 4 friends and I have to let go of them, but I bet you there's going to be this one friend that I actually cannot let go of. It won't be so easy for me to actually let go of that friend because of the memories you shared and everything. I'm just making an example. So letting go of friendships and everything that no longer serve you is very hard, but it also comes with accepting, because as a 25-year-old, I have so many questions. I do talk to God and ask, Mudimu, I'm 25. Why don't I have at least a boyfriend, husband, a child, or a career, a car, a house, and all that, or success, just win lotto? But I also realize, as much as I am putting effort, I know for a fact that I am planting, and I'm planting my tree, and I'm waiting for my tree to actually blossom. But the season for my tree to actually blossom hasn't been here. So I'll just keep watering my plant until it comes to where I want, and also praying for it and hoping God will help me. I know for a fact God will help me, but I also have that hope it happens so soon. But that's the sad part about human beings. We all just in a rush, because Olu Achilles high yesterday and now it's blossoming, and it's been years me watering my plant, but it's not actually blossoming. So I have learned to actually not to rush things in my life, because everything comes with a season for a reason. And also the door that I've been actually knocking on for the longest time is having a child. So let me tell you, Jorge, why I've been knocking on the door of having a child. I think I've been so sad and lonely for the longest, to a point where I felt like if I have a child, I will heal. Like that child will bring me like so much love. That void and loneliness that I feel will actually go away if I have a child. So having a child, it's been a door I've been knocking on, speaking to God about it. But God is busy declining, and doesn't want to open the door. A part of me is very grateful and happy that God didn't answer the door and God didn't open the door, because I know for a fact if I had a child right now, I'll be like much more miserable, to a point where I actually want to like put my thoughts into action, my suicidal thoughts into action. So I'm very grateful for that. And also, but now looking at life right now, also this thing of having friends who actually want to go out, let's go partying and what so on, I do not have that. It's something that I actually sit and think about. Ooh, it's so boring today. It's a Saturday. I'm at home. People are posting on it. They're having fun. So I would think, oh my God, is there any friend who I can call to go have fun, because FOMO be hitting me? But it also comes with the fact that God knows what they are doing with you, know? God, what's that's why that thing hasn't come to reality. Maybe it's something that God doesn't want for you. But if God actually wants you to go, it will happen naturally. You wouldn't have to force it to be your reality. It also comes with relationships. So when it comes to my relationship status, now let me tell you something that you are actually not aware of, but manifestation is a real thing. It's not a new thing. It's even there in the Bible, but written in the form of everything you think. Be careful of what you think and say, for it might come true. That's manifestation. So I've been manifesting myself for the longest time to get back together with this person. But it's a thing of God saying no to this person. I do link up with this person. We do talk. It does be fun. We chat here and there. But there are also days, like most of the time, this person doesn't actually want to communicate with me, doesn't want anything to do with me. And it's very hard for me to let go of the person. Like, I tried so many things when it comes to this person so I can be able to forget about them and start a new life. And I know for a fact that I will not be getting any love, because I've been wanting this particular person, but it also feels like this person is not really sure about me. But I've been persistent. And I know if I don't just find a distraction, like maybe manifest a real love with this person, tell God this is what I want, so they can be able to come into my life, it's something that I won't get. It's, guys, I don't think anybody will understand what I'm actually going through emotionally. Like, I'm so attached to this person. I even posted on my TikTok, and I got people telling me, oh, you know what, you need to change your mentality so you can get like a better person who will do like better things for you without even trying. You need to cleanse yourself. You need to do what you're doing. And you know what the sad reality is? Sad reality, I have done all those things, but I'm still attached to this person. At this point, I don't know what to do, but to actually hope they come back to me. I know it's very toxic and it's very bad for my mental health. It also adds up to me losing, like, I'm really losing weight. It's not a bad thing. I'm not angry that I'm losing weight, because I've been wanting to lose weight, but it's just a thing of, it is not okay. Sometimes I just tend and think, oh, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I forcing myself to be loved by a particular person when, okay, actually, sorry, this person only loves me occasionally. This person only loves me when they feel like loving me. Like, it is so sad. But shit, what am I doing? What did I do? And then, but I really think, like, it is so sad to actually be in love with somebody who, I don't know what's going on, but for the most part, I think this person is being influenced by friends. That's how I see it. It's being influenced by friends, but for a fact, I know deep down inside his heart, he loves me so much. Like, he has confessed his love for me, like, since from we were young, because we dated while we were young, broke up, separated, like, went our own ways, and then he came back to me, we linked up. But there's a lot to the story compared to what I'm telling you right now. But there's so many things going in my head. It's either because there was a proposal being made about let me not talk about certain things, and then I said no, friends influencing and all that. But at the end of the day, this person has decisions to make. You know, you cannot force somebody to do something. At the end of the day, you don't own anybody. I don't own anybody, so you cannot force somebody to be there. You know, even your own parents, like, you don't own them, because God might take them anytime. Everybody belongs to God. Nobody belongs to anybody. Even children, they don't belong to their own mothers, because you know what? Mudim can take them at any time when he feels like it. Like, we are all being born to each other. We just here to keep each other company and all that. But I do have a sense of ownership to those person. I don't know what it is. Maybe I am crazy. I don't know, but it feels like I want to own this person, you know. I want this person to be my person, as much as the Bible tells us you don't own a person. And mudimo abatla munka o tla munka at any time, because it's not my person, you know. It's quite confusing and very sad. But I just if I start this topic of this person, I just cannot stop, because every single day, guys, 365 days, I think about this person. It is crazy. Like, I have so many. It feels like I am going crazy. A part of me just angazi. I feel like screaming so I can be okay, because it's very abnormal what's happening. Maybe like, it's so bizarre. It's abnormal. It angers me. I don't know how to stop it. I think about this person 365 days. I don't know how. Even though I don't speak to this person, I delete the number. I unfollow everything. I don't want to see this person. This person will appear in my mind and my heart and soul would want this person. Like, let me text us, where are you? What are you doing? Are you okay? Like, it is so crazy. It is very toxic. I just want to let go. I don't want to be part of this person's life. As much as I love him and I hope that he actually comes back, like, I just want to let go, but I just cannot let go. Like, it's crazy. Guys, I feel like screaming because I don't know what's happening to me. I'm quite angry right now. I'm very sad. Don't know what's happening, why I cannot let go of this person. It really frustrates me because this person doesn't really pay much attention to me as much as I pay attention to him, and it really makes me angry. As it is right now, I'm starting to cry because it breaks my heart what is happening to me. I don't know what it is, but it's breaking my heart so bad, so I'm just going to cry as always so I can feel better. The thing I go through every day. I'll be enjoying my time with my family, and then the next thing I know, this person appears in my mind, like, text him, like, it's obsession, guys. I don't know, like, I've never experienced this before, but I'm obsessed, and really frustrates me because I know it's not healthy, it's not normal. I don't know how to stop it, but I'll be fine, guys. Yeah, I'll take better choices in life.